Hey, how's it going out there? Ramirez coming to you from Pismo Beach, California. It's about 7:30 on a Wednesday night. And today's topic, what are we going to talk about today? Well, our team had a topic about personal responsibility. It seems to be um, the norm for this week because we've been going over this for the past couple of days about personal responsibility. And um, last week in the live show, I think it was, one of our mentors talked about getting notebooks, right? So I went out and I got four of them. Okay, four. Okay, so I have a notebook, which is going to be my new gratitude journal, a notebook for all the training that at least it's going to start with for what I do inside the Internet Lifestyle Network, a notebook for the training that we do inside our team, and a notebook for some of the events that I go to um, outside of the Internet Lifestyle Network. And of course, yeah, they're small to start with, but and I have big writing, so I need more more than one. Um, and basically, we call these, at least I call them, success journals. Okay, and I have a huge stack of them that I've been writing in since 2007. So I guess in a way, you can say that I have blogging material in there that I never even thought about bringing back out to blog. So if you're somebody who takes notes, there's your blogging material right there. So don't ever say that you don't have nothing to blog about. um, the other topic as far as personal responsibility that I want to get into is learning how to set up healthy boundaries. Um, and this happens when somebody like me who forgets that you can't control people, places, and things. Okay. You can guide people, you can coach people, but ask for permission first, especially if you are not the sponsor. You know, because sometimes we can overstep that boundary. And if you're not asking for that permission to be able to give them that tough love, then it can be communicated differently. The perception can be different, and you don't want that to happen. Um, especially if you're in a team environment and you have a group of people working together, trying to have the same goal and going towards the same direction. Um, sometimes, sometimes other people um, aren't at the same level as you are, and you have to take a step back, and you have to remember that they're going at their pace, they're not going at your pace. Um, which now I fully understand why why sometimes people will say that their sponsor isn't connecting with them. Um, that they only work with those who are producing versus those that are still at the bottom needing help. But even inside even inside the 21 strategies for the word for word closing scripts that are inside the Internet Lifestyle Network, Um, Mark Hoverson even talks about setting up those boundaries ahead of time and saying, hey, I am not the person who's going to sit there and call you if you're not doing what you should be doing. It sounds harsh, but it's reality. Okay? Sometimes your sponsor is just not going to be there. And if you want to succeed in this business, it's up to you. Okay? It's up to you to figure out what it is that you want. There's people there to help you. But if you're not taking the time to even go through the training to see what's inside, then when you start asking the questions that could have been answered by watching that video, I admit, it gets frustrating. So, how do you work through that? There we go. I'm going to ask you a question. How do you work through that? I admit, I'm not perfect. I make mistakes. I still do. Hence my closing. If you've been following me around for a while, you know what I say at the end of each video. So, yeah. I apologize if I've ever offended anybody by overstepping my boundaries in trying to help you. But I realized that it wasn't meant to be hurtful. So, anywho, like I said, we are all in different levels on this playing field of being on the internet. And man, I need to do something about this lighting because I get glare. I can see like squares in my eyes trying to look at you, and that doesn't help. So yeah, just take some personal responsibility. It's not trying to say that there are dumb questions, and yeah, we communicate differently, and sometimes we do have to find somebody else to turn around and say the same thing. And I think that's why there's various books that are rewritten with the same message, because we do take in words differently. So anywho, if you want to find out what we're doing tomorrow night and how you can possibly win a cash prize, then go ahead and join my event, which I'll send you the link. You got to be on Facebook though. And if you're a member of ILN, then this doesn't apply to you. So this is for new people only. So remember to do what you love with passion. Give yourself grace for the mistakes that you have made, and continuously grow at least 1% than the day before. So we'll talk to you tomorrow. Take care.